Hey folks, Dereck here, and just gonna do a quick update. I just have to keep it very, 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 very real and honest. 2016 is just a very, very, very strange year, and I am still getting my I'm still recovering from all of the what I would like to call cosmic upset that's going on. And what I mean is this, because I can only speak from my world, my own point of view. In my world, music and art are just they're pretty much the thing that holds meaning together for life in a lot of ways for me when I look at this world. And the number of significant artists who I consider in some ways angels of light, even the ones who are just, rock and rollers like Lemmy, these people still brought something to the table and to life that you can only get from them and from music and art. And it just feels like a really strange time to me that the angels of light are leaving us. Everyone from Merle Haggard to Keith Emerson to Maurice White to Al Wilson, Show and Tell, to David Bowie, recently Prince. I finally felt it for real yesterday and cried. I mean, it's like I'm crying. It's a cry beyond crying because Prince is gone. It's because we have lost something, and we're losing something so important to the value of life. People who bring joy and meaning and color are leaving us, and what are we dealing with instead? Greedy, colorless, hateful politicians and leaders who are set upon personal gain, completely short-sighted, that their personal gain is has already pretty much destroyed the fabric of many societies. On point this morning, they were talking about the reality of the middle class is gone, and how many people live in shame because if they had to scrape together $400, they'd be hard pressed to do it. How many people are living paycheck to paycheck, And one of the things that has always given us solace and given us meaning to life in these times has been our art and music. And some of the most wonderful art and music makers are leaving us, while these horrid politicians, just continue to manipulate everything so they can get what they want, lying to us, and people not having the intelligence or the insight or something to see. Everyone is now switching gears and they're going to vote for Trump. But Trump is just an example of what is wrong with the country. All for him and nothing for us. Oh, well, he provides jobs. Well, it's like it certainly is a really imbalanced pay scale. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so I've gotten some records and I've listened to some, but the real deal is I'm still, not still, but I'm absorbing the shock, and reflecting upon, just the lay of the land, Try to keep things simple so that I can still enjoy my days and the people around me, the things that I do. But energy-wise, just right now, I just can't shake it. Planet feels really weird to me, and it's probably just in my mind, but that's what I'm here to tell you is what I know. It's just tragic to me. It is tragic, It is tragic, but the people who are so devoid of beauty and art are the ones running the show. You know, this presidential campaign is just the pits, just disgusting. I am disappointed that Bernie Sanders doesn't have a chance. I will vote against Trump, which means if my only choice is to vote for Hillary, she gets my vote. But I also know that that's not a vote for me. She does not represent the common man. She is corporate. I know a lot of people don't think that, but it's really obvious. It's real obvious. She doesn't represent the middle class. She helped to destroy it, you know, along with the other politicians who NAFTA trade agreements, you know, making it easy so that corporations don't have to honor laws of different countries so they can just come and rob and take jobs and money. This is what Hillary Clinton's going to keep up. Donald Trump, he didn't give a fuck about people. So that's what's on my mind, people. That's why I haven't talked much. I will endeavor to tell you this. I still need to do a review of the records I got from CAPTCHA. It gave me about 5 albums. I'll do that soon, but recently I showed you where Martin Kennedy had sent me his latest Kilby Kennedy and All India Radio on CD. Thank you very much, Martin, because he asked me, you know, he got back in touch and said, would you like them on vinyl? Are you kidding? Martin and Steve Kilby from the church, thank you. It looks like the church is coming to Lincoln, Nebraska in August. I do intend to try to go to the show and meet Steve and make the connection. The way to hear this record, in my opinion, is on vinyl. I love this album now. I've listened to it several times now. There's just something about the experience of playing vinyl. White, beautiful white vinyl. This has a spacey, melodic texture to it that precedes Steven Wilson, but brings to mind the work of Steven Wilson. In other words, Porcupine Tree fans, Steven Wilson fans, if you haven't checked out Kilby Kennedy, there is a sonic relationship. This is beautiful. I love this. I really like this a lot now. I really do. It even has just a smacks of what I like about Radiohead. They don't sound like these people. I'm trying to give you some references. I really like this a lot. I like this a lot and would love to hear this on the radio. I do play the radio in my life. I do check the radio. It's habit since I was a child. Whenever I hear something that I like, it's a privilege because I like playing the radio. This would sound wonderful on the radio. Good job, guys. And Martin, thank you so much for sending this to me on vinyl also. This deserves to be on vinyl because of the artwork alone, you know, number one. But number two, the album. I just love instrumental, melodic, lush music. That's what this is. All India Radio. The Slow Light. Martin Kennedy, I'm glad that John Dawson turned me on to you. I did not know about your work. I knew about Steve Kilby. But I'm glad to become familiar with your work. Look at this beautiful blue vinyl. Doesn't that work great with that label? And then you get another one on the other side. Isn't that nice? See, there's no comparison when it comes to compact discs. You get that good, clean signal from the CD, but this is an experience. Vinyl is an experience. That's all I have to say. Continue to meditate and pray for healing. It's not in vain. We just have to keep up at it. We just have to keep trying to do something to make things better. Because the world is just a big bowl of turds right now for a lot of people. A lot of people. And I recently heard a comment on NPR, because I listen to it daily, where some upper middle class person said, you know, I don't know about you, but everything in my world is just right. I'm voting for Donald Trump. And that's just exactly what I see is the problem. For those that have it, they have on blinders. We got ours. Fuck the rest of y'all. And it's just harsh. They could still have a lot and still change laws and ways of profiting so that it's not just so one way. Now that's not crazy, that's not radical, that's not left or right, that just makes sense. You got a boatload full of people and one segment of the people in the boat hoard all of the food, and you got a long journey, and everybody else on the boat is getting hungry because you're hoarding the food. Come on, are you that blind? I guess when you're privileged, yes you are. I guess you are that blind. You don't give a shit, do you? Anyway, that's what's on my mind.